Maybe the TV set is a bit bigger, maybe the TV is in color, but they see their market as essentially sit back and have things happen to them. And in fact, you know, we talk about target marketing as though marketers are trying to shoot things at their customers. Customers are sitting there passively. And of course, that's not how the world is. The world is far more likely to be lean forward, active participation. People are not couch potatoes anymore. They have sprouted, if you like. They have started to become active participants. And so when we do digital marketing, we want to give scope for our market to participate. Anyone here belong to a social networking site? Come on, don't be shy. I'm sure you all belong to at least one social networking site. And that is the start of participation. You don't go there just to read, you go there to write. You upload pictures, you make comments, you have discussions. Most people belong to one site, a few belong to two, a very few belong to three. Social networks are huge. The biggest one, of course, is Facebook, with MySpace there, I think, is number 2. But it varies a bit by country. If I go to Japan, I have Mixi. If I go to Korea, I have SciWorld. It also varies by topic. There's one for IT professionals, IT Toolbox. There's LinkedIn for business people. And of course, there are travel-related social networks like TripAdvisor and TripWolf. Now, these sites all have something in common. They're all essentially built by the participants, by the participation of the people that visit the site. They're not sit-back targets, they're active participants. Facebook is by far the largest, and I keep having to update this slide. So I think we're now at 250 million. If Facebook were a country, it would be the 4th largest country in the world. It just overtook Indonesia. Right? Phenomenal size. And what often surprises people is the composition of the audience of Facebook. For example, a third of the global audience is between the age of 35 and 49, and a quarter is over the age of 50. So these are no longer kind of youth-oriented, slacker phenomena. This is mainstream people. Now, how do we reach people on these social networking sites? Well, the first thing is you do it carefully, because I built this community. People built this community. They didn't do it to market or to sell something. But I can market on those sites if I provide benefit. This, for example, is what's called a widget. This one is from Tourism British Columbia, and it's about Ski BC. And I can have this sit on my Facebook page, and I can check out the snow conditions when I want to go skiing. So it provides something of benefit to me, and of course for Ski BC, it provides branding for them, and it provides access to their market. So I'm giving benefit to the customer, they're inviting me in. How many people read blogs? Well, around the world, we know that about 70% of people are reading blogs, 50% on a weekly basis. And if you look at the left-hand side there, most of the countries that are well above average are Asian countries. Asians are reading more blogs than the rest of the world. What about writing blogs? Because this is kind of the ultimate of participation. I'm not just reading, I'm writing. Well, we know that around the world, about 30%, 35% are writing, 21% at least on a weekly basis. We already saw that in China, it's well over 50%. And again, the Asian countries are the active participators. So to be effective in digital marketing, we want to leave room for customers to participate. Time magazine last year famously ran the cover for Man of the Year, Person of the Year, and they had a reflective piece of metal. And it said, Person of the Year is you. And it really is true. I don't know if you know this gentleman. This is Perez Hilton, the man with the blue hair. He has a blog of Hollywood gossip. Okay? That's kind of funny, right? Except You know, the paid circulation of Time magazine is under 4 million. Perez Hilton is getting at least 1.7 million visitors every month from the US alone. So Perez Hilton, this one guy with blue hair, is actually challenging Time magazine. And so if we're going to be effective digital marketers, we need to be identifying the Perez Hiltons that are important for our customers, the people that we're trying to attract. What blogs do they read? We can't just afford to go to mainstream media, we've got to start going to blogs. What about Twitter? You heard of Twitter? People here tweet. Well, it's kind of funny, right? But you know, the latest figures show that more people go to Twitter than go to the New York Times website. And I can tell you the New York Times website attracts far more people than the New York Times print edition. So Twitter is bigger than mainstream press. Now, we can talk for hours about whether Twitter will survive or whether it's just a fad, but the fact is people are participating on a massive basis. A year ago, Twitter had about 500,000 users. Now it's got about 7 million users. And again, if we look at the demographics, these are not teenagers in basements. These are adults. These are people with discretionary income and spending power. If you look at what Virgin Atlantic is doing, social media is not marketing, it's engagement. It's not a way to talk at the customer, it's a way to talk with the customer. They have about 20,000 followers on Twitter. About 20,000 people choose to receive the Virgin Atlantic Twitters. And the great thing about it is those 20,000 followers become the marketing for Virgin. As their marketing VP says, the community closes the sale. Somebody says, should I travel on Virgin? Virgin marketing people say nothing. They wait for the community to say, yes, it's great for this reason and for that reason. So they're able to harness the participation of the digital community to help them do their marketing. So give people the opportunity to participate, to review, to comment, to tag, to upload, to engage. Third P is profile. Digital media allow us to collect information from consumers and to collate that information together. So what you tell me today, I can put with what you told me yesterday and what you told me the day before. And I can collect information about you drip by drip, day by day. And then I can use that information to personalize the offer. If you like the holy grail of marketing, I can say different things to different people by digital channels based on what I know about them. So I can personalize my marketing, and my favorite example of that is Amazon. If I go to the Amazon page and I'm not logged in, they don't know who I am, this is the page I get. And it's a row of digital phones, and I'm actually not very interested in that. If I log in so they know who I am, they give me a different page entirely. So they give me a page which is personalized to what I have done at Amazon. Now the great thing about this is I've only ever in my entire life bought 2 things from Amazon. So I've actually only engaged in 2 financial transactions with them. But I've been there many times and I've searched for things. Every one of those visits is reflected in this personalized page. So they've been learning about me over time, and they serve me back a personalized page which is more effective. And that's the 4th P of digital marketing, personalization. So that's the new 4 Ps. Last topic, let me talk about what can we do now to improve our digital marketing. Because I think there's a lot of things we can do that are inexpensive, that can be done even in a time of crisis when cash is short. First of all, most people know that 1 year of a dog's life is 7 years of a human's life, right? But in the digital world, 5 seconds is forever.